And now it comes time for more tag team action as the Revival takes on the OC. And you know what? I'm going to be a little bit daring. I was originally going to pick the OC, but you know what? I kind of feel bad for the Revival. So you know what? I mentioned before in the prior match that the Revival, not the Revival, I mentioned before, oh shit, it seems that the OC's coming out early. I was gonna say, oh shit, break out, break out, break out. Get into the ring there, get him away. I was going to say, this match is now officially the... What is the word I'm looking for here? It is officially the #1 contender match for the Nitro team to take on the... sorry, I'm a little bit discombobulated after that craziness that began in the middle of the match, in the beginning of the match. But this is the Nitro #1 contenders match. So we are setting up the next match for Nitro's chance at capturing the tag team titles. And we'll have to see which team comes out successful. And right now, it looks like Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, the OC, have aligned themselves with the United States champion, AJ Styles, going back to their days of Japan and in Bullet Club. Drop kick there by Dash Wilder. At some point, am I going to be not wearing these ridiculous track jackets anymore? I mean, come on, game. Oh, fuck. Ah. There we go. Now everything's back to normal. We'll have to see, because if you guys remember back in 2K19, one of the biggest rivalries in EBCW at that time was the Undisputed Era versus the Revival, in which the Revival challenged twice for the Tag Team Championships, and each time they were defeated. They actually faced themselves on a regular match on, I think it was Raw, and again they could not come up, but they felt that they were screwed in their first title opportunity, which I think was Backlash, believe it or not. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see if they actually win this match first, and if they're able to capture the Tag Team Championships at the next pay-per-view from the New Day. And the New Day, as I said before, their momentum is riding high. They continue to have all of the gold here in EBCW, but the question is for how long, because in our main event, the EBCW champion, Kofi Kingston, he's gonna be defending against Johnny Gargano. So I shouldn't count my chickens before they hatch, but who only knows what's going to happen at this point. Big clothesline there by Scott Dawson. And it's all Revival right now, ladies and gentlemen. It is all Revival. Rolling senton. Come on, Dash. Get on the fucking ring so I can tag you in, motherfucker. Jesus. This game's like fucking glitching out. There we go. Holy shit. Thank you. He's like fucking going off and on the apron. Like, get the fuck on the apron, you stupid bastard. I mentioned before how I felt bad for Dash Wilder and Scott Dawson, the Revival. And I feel like they're on their way to becoming released very, very soon. It's only a matter of time. And it's really a shame, because one of the best tag teams in NXT history became more or less a flop. And, you know, it's not entirely, I mean, of course it's bad booking. There were some injuries along the way. It's unfortunate, because I don't want to see tag teams like this fail. Like, I really do enjoy the Revival. I think they're one of the best tag teams. Fuck you, Luke Gallows. What we got here? Drop him on the knee, and thanks for coming, Luke Gallows. Let's tag in Scott Dawson so I can get him his signature too. Elbow drop there. Luke Gallows has not gotten up yet. Let's fix that. European uppercut. The Revival have been very physical since they were attacked from behind in the early outside of this match. They know what this match includes, as they were briefed before they came out to the ring that this was for the EBCW, or the number one contendership, for the EBCW Tag Team titles. And this is Nitro's chance to capture the titles because, as I mentioned before, the Outsiders couldn't do it, but maybe, just maybe, the Revival can. Ow. Of course, this is to prevent, not to prevent, but this is to promote brand rivalry and brand supremacy amongst the two teams. Hey, Dash, you want to get in the fucking apron, you son of a bitch? Jesus fucking Christ. You see it? It's like, y'all see him glitching out there? Like, what the fuck is he doing? Code breaker, busting him open. 1, 2, 3. And again, a questionable tag team move by the OC to not have Carl Anderson go in and attack, go in and break up the pin there. I disagree with that wholeheartedly. But even with the Revival's corner glitching the fuck out in the background, there you have now earned the right to the number one contendership. And with that being said, come our next pay-per-view, Extreme Rules, will they be able to finally capture the EBCW Championships in an epic 4-star bout that began with the OC trying to make a statement and attack them from behind? Ladies and gentlemen, we got more to come here on Backlash, more title matches. I'll see you then.